Hey everyone, so winter is coming to an end, or actually recently did come to an end, at least where I live in Los Angeles. And I had made a video sort of at the start of it, like these are the five fragrances that I mainly wear during winter, the top five. And that's true, but also there ended up really just being two that 99% of the time I wore this winter, like really probably less than 10 days did I wear anything else. And those two are By the Fireplace by Margiela and Hocus Pocus by Lovesick Witchery, two of my all time favorite fragrances. And I'm not happy about it getting warm. One, because I don't like hot weather. Two, because these don't go well in warm weather. But there is something that's nice about that because I like then having that smell be so associated with like cozy winter vibes. So I can always, get that out of it just from like smelling it. So as for the scent, I'm sure most people watching this are probably familiar with By the Fireplace by Margiela, which this can go a couple different ways for people. For me, it smells very, very smoky, but also like marshmallowy vanilla at the same time, but just like very much like a real, fireplace. And some people complain about it being too smoky. Other people say it's so vanilla-ish, I don't get any smoke. So things can smell differently to different people. Things smell different on different people's skin. There could be some batch differences, but I think it's more of an issue of just it smells different to different people and based on your skin chemistry. But yeah, the description is burning woods and chestnut. I'm not quite sure what the actual real notes list of this is because I've seen so many different things on different sites. But as mentioned, basically, it's just like a very, very, very smoky vanilla marshmallow sort of vibe. I just love this so much. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time, for sure. It was number one at one point, but it's still definitely top five. One thing I don't like about this is that it doesn't have a cap. Not just my bottle, but it just doesn't come with one. And when something has a cap, it retains a lot of that scent so that you can smell it anytime you want. Just like take off the cap and hold it up. But this, if I haven't sprayed it in the last like 2 weeks, I can't smell anything from doing that. So that's a critique against the bottle, but love the scent. Lovesick Witchery Hocus Pocus is like the notes are baked sweets, deep resins, and bitter citrus. So to me, it smells like bakery air, like that, just like sort of doughy vanilla, yeah, baked delicious goods stuff of like walking into a bakery, but not so much vanilla, just like sort of like, yeah, baked cookies baking in the oven or something like that, combined with like some deep resinous incense and then some bitter citrus. And I'm picky about citrus when it's bitter. Like normally I like kind of more like sweet and fresh citrus, but I just can never get enough of this. Yeah, to me it just basically smells like baked cookies with a smoky side and some citrus. And it's funny because I always say I don't wear gourmands, but I guess both of these have aspects that I just described that are totally gourmandish, but I would consider them more gourmand adjacent than just straight up gourmands. But yeah, absolutely love these. I would say for longevity and projection, I have done a full review of this. I've definitely talked about By the Fireplace a lot too, but this, I get pretty good, moderate to good longevity and projection from it. Some people complain about it. Some people get a lot for By the Fireplace. And I get moderate to good longevity and projection from Hocus Pocus. This also comes in a rollerball version and an eau de parfum version. This is like a body mist version, but even the body mist I get pretty good longevity and projection from. So, yep, these are pretty much the only two that I ended up wearing in winter. Sometimes I'm hesitant to do these because I'm not saying that you're going to automatically love them. There's a difference for me for thinking this is the best winter fragrance versus just this is my preference for it. But for me, I love these.